This is the film where finally your version of Professor X becomes bald.
Up here, I do, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we didn't just like assume you lost your pubes. Like,
I've been doing that
He finally gets a Brazilian.
Did you shave your head originally all the years back ago and they had to put a wig on you or something?
I shaved it months before I came to the job just to see what it was look like and just to kind of see. And then I turned up with about 2 months' growth thinking we'd shave it again. And they were like, what have you done? And so they spent a 17-hour... My first of 2 17-hour hair extension sessions getting hair extensions put in.
Wow.
Yeah, so in all the X-Men movies, I've either had hair extensions or a wig.
But this time, proper
baldy, proper follically challenged. Yeah, that's me, slaphead. It looks good. I like it.
But what's the thing with Patrick Stewart, that he was somehow involved in the shaving?
He's been involved since the very beginning. When I went to shave my head, I was shaving it, and we thought, hey, while we're at it, why don't we try and FaceTime Patrick? And as we were shaving it, he said, please bag it up and send me some hair. And I could use it. And we thought, ha, 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 that's funny. And then we just walked away, and the hair was on the floor and all that kind of stuff. Turns out that the director did bag it up, and he has all my hair at home in a safe, which is kind of creepy, really.
Clear witchcraft.
Yeah, totally.
Why would he do that?
Well, I think... I don't know, but I just hope
We've asked ourselves that a lot.
Yeah.
We've got a
Is
few
he stuffing a
different
pillow
ideas.
with it? What's he doing?
I think he made a merkin out of it. A salt and pepper merkin.
Lovely. Obviously, you were Obi-Wan Kenobi, but you were...
You didn't know that?
No, that I knew. That I knew. But that you're in the new one. You're in the new Star Wars.
Well, hardly. I mean, my voice is in it for a second. I recorded a little line in it or something.
When do you speak?
I don't know.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I did, but... yes, I thought it was very good. I can't...
That line, excellent.
Yeah. You know that bit where there's a... I don't remember where I speak. No idea.
But Alec Guinness speaks in it as well.
Yes. I think the beginning of the line is... The character's name is Ray. I'm really struggling here to try and remember. Okay. Yeah. So I think the character's name is, of course, as you all know, Ray.
It is.
And so I wanted a line of dialogue that said, Ray...
He didn't say that.
And then there's some other line that I say.
Yeah.
Right. And...
Ray, these are your first steps or something.
What?
Ray, these are your first steps.
Or something.
Something.
That's what he said.
Something,
yeah.
something,
Ray,
something.
These are your first steps or something. That's
Something.
right, that's what he said. So they recorded me saying it, and then they found Alec Guinness saying, afraid. And they cut the A and the D off, and then they took the Ray out. So it's Alec Guinness saying, Ray. And then me saying that other line that you said.
Yeah.
Did you have to go all the way to Tunisia to do that, or did you...
No, but it was obviously a very last-minute thing. I mean, J.J. Abrams emailed me out the blue. He got my email address from someone and emailed me, but it was about 2 weeks before the film was released. So it was obviously a sort of last-minute... Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh. So anyway, it was nice. I was glad to be part of it. It was nice.
But the last time we met each other, we went to see the Queen of Country, went to see lovely Dolly Parton.
Yes, we did.
Yes. And we got to meet her, sort of.
A sort of meet and greet. We had to queue for about 45 minutes.
It's a long time.
In a tunnel, you know. And I'd been dying to go to the lavatory for ages. So I farted and...
No.
Well...
Miriam understates what she did.
Well, I was irritated, you know.
But she goes... We're standing in the queue, and there's, like, nice people here all with their dolly pins, and she suddenly goes, balls for fart, and it was the loudest fart I've ever heard.
Well, I fart a lot. I think I'm just like that. But I don't know why, but I think it brings people together. I think it's an encouraging human thing to do.
We all do it.
Yeah, we all do it, you know.
Because you're... Is it a... What's the thing you're having done? Is it a colon...
I've had it done.
Oh, you've had it done?
No, actually, this is... it's a sort of party political broadcast. It's on behalf of colonoscopies. Because it's a wonderful way of checking what you've been eating. And the harm it does to you, but...
Is it easy to check it as it goes in?
what happens is you lie on your side and the doctor puts a lot of tubing up into your arsehole and then it all sort of comes out and he looks at it all the way up and, you know. And it's really worth having done, so please, please do it.
Have you done it?
No, but you're meant to... A guy's meant to do it by 35, 40, apparently.
I don't know why guys should be different. Arseholes are arseholes.
Was it you and Aidan Turner...
Oh, Christ.
that you found a way to while away the many hours you must have spent in New Zealand?
I mean, I like to engender good feeling, you know. If we're waiting around, if we're hanging around. And I said to Aidan, OK, if there's a gun at your head... Shall I say this?
What?
Whatever I'm going to say.
Do it, then.
I had a baby with a dildo.
That's true.
And that's in his film. It wasn't even an accident.
No, it's true. That wasn't even an anecdote. It was written in by someone. No, and so we were hanging around and we were in a very beautiful part of New Zealand where there was a sort of mountain over there and lovely sort of big plains of lush green grass. And it was like a picturesque... It was like a postcard of how beautiful New Zealand can be. But I said, OK, Aidan, if there was a gun at your head, you've got to do one of these two things. You've got to either walk away from this scene, not saying anything to Peter Jackson or anybody else. You just got to walk away and go until you reach that mountain, right? And not say anything to anyone. And when they say, "Where's Aidan?" He's got a line. You'll just be fired. That's your career. That's over because no one will have explained it, and that be. Certainly this job over, and your name won't be... You know, you wouldn't have done Poldark, that's for sure.
No.
Or you've got to... or you've got to masturbate to completion just in front of everyone here. And again, don't say anything about it. There's no introduction, there's no caveat. It's just, you've got to do one of the... If there was a gun at your head, which one would you do? And he thought about... And he chose the B. He chose B. Because he figured he wouldn't get fired, but he would get fired.
I don't think he's getting Poldark after that either. You should be fired for that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing I believe, it's you should be fired for wanking on set.
Yeah.
I'm all against that. I'm dead against that.
And were you an A or B?
I want that on the record.
Were you A or B?
I think I might have chosen the mountain, because I don't want to masturbate on set. I don't want to. Well, because people look down on it. People say it's harassment and all that shit, yeah.
In Hollywood, you're more likely to keep working after masturbating on set.
Max, I won't ask you, Max.
What, about masturbating
No, I
on
won't.
set?
No.
It's too long a story.
How do you think you got this courted controversy? Well, recently you were in the papers a lot over jokes you told, and I just wonder, do you get? I mean, obviously it's not the same thing as being shot 9 times, but do you get serious threats?
Yeah, listening to 50 Cent's story, I mean, lots of echoes of my life, Graham. Yes.
Yes.
No, not really. I mean, occasionally I upset people, but when I upset people, it's kind of joking, and I mean to upset them. It's that. I always get like say stupid things on stage just to kind of get a rise out of people.
Jimmy performs 200 times a year. Yes. Has anyone ever thrown anything at you?
Anyone ever thrown anything?
Yeah, like
just insults.
But you do try to upset people, like in Dublin.
Well, I did a thing in Dublin where I was with a friend for the day, so we're hanging out in Dublin for the day, and he dared me to say this on stage. So on stage, I went, I don't know much about Irish politics, and there was a sharp intake of breath from the audience as they went, I bet you don't. I said, I don't know much about Irish politics. I just think we should have one Ireland united. And the crowd were on their feet. This guy is all right. And then I added, one Ireland united under British rule. They went mental. But it's kind of OK. I'm a plastic paddy. I was born in Ireland. I've got an Irish passport. I just speak and present myself in this way because I was raised and educated in the home counties. Goes to show what you can do when you apply yourselves.
Because, Catherine, I read, I don't know if this is true, that you're quite feisty when people come up to you and do your catchphrases to you and things.
No, I'm not.
No?
She said feistily.
I'm really not, because for a start, no one really ever comes up to me with my catchphrases.
Aww.
I know.
Oh, she'd enjoy that. Do it.
Do it. The only time anyone did, I was at an airport going to get a plane. And, you know, there are times when it's just not convenient to say, put down your bags and go, look at my face, it's covered. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm really late for the plane. And they just went, oh, we didn't think you'd be like that. And I think I might have gone, oh, fuck off.
How brilliant is that? I love it. You're a genius.
Thanks. Or when I was once asked to say a catchphrase and a kid said, oh, will you do it? Will you do it? Please do it. Go on, will you do it? Will you do it? And the thing is, I was with some people and I thought, oh, I don't know whether to be, you know, show off and do it or to be gracious and go, I don't think so, because I'm not really in that situation. In the end, I went, OK, what would you like me to do? And he said, computer says no. And the worst thing is,